What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel again. It's your boy Goods XY. Y'all already know the vibes, man. We back in the building, man. Listen, man, it's the return. It's the return of OVO Mal, aka
it's like a bundle package.
Y'all already know, man. Listen, if y'all don't know about Bundle Package Mall, make sure y'all check my other video out. I got the videos out where we talk about Bundle Package Mall. And listen, man, it's hilarious, dog. If you have not subscribed, make sure you go down there, hit that subscribe button for your boy, man. Show some love. Y'all already know what the deal is. So one thing that we do know right now is that Schoolboy Q tried to go to Toronto, right? Schoolboy Q had a show in Toronto and it was canceled. And a lot of things that we know is that Drake has some business ties with the venue that was supposed to book Schoolboy Q, and that's the reason why we feel like Drake got something to do with this. Now, we all know how hard OVO Mal go for Drake, man. We've seen it. We've seen this guy going crazy over Drake. We just seen this guy all types of mad when it comes to defending Drake.
That's exactly what he did on the Hard Part 6. He rapped about this nigga is taking his fake information. I told y'all this on Family Matters when I said you digging for dirt, you should be digging for proof.
And we all know he's part of the OVO All-Stars. And the OVO All-Stars are just a team of guys who just say whatever they can to defend Drake. So Schoolboy Q, his show was canceled, and people are saying it was canceled because he's an affiliate, obviously, of TDE, which Kendrick Lamar is not even TDE anymore, but the affiliation is still there, right? This turns out to be a guilty by association kind of thing, right? And we know Schoolboy Q went on his rant about it. If you want to learn more about that situation, check it out on my page. Now, Rory and Mal took to their show to talk about this, so let's see what Rory and Mal had to say about it.
Why did Mal cancel Schoolboy Q's show in Toronto?
Yo, why you throwing me in any of this shit? I found out about this when you found out about this.
Yeah, all right. You made that call.
Now, we all know why they threw you in that, Mal. They threw you in that because, dog, this is what you do. We see how hard you was going for Drake during this beef. So why in the world would they not think that you had some kind of hand in this? You are one of the hardest working OVO All-Stars, one of the most passionate.
That's not why you put that on.
Yeah, gotta support Bronny, man. So Schoolboy Q had a show in Toronto canceled. The Canadian piece stopped him from performing. And I just want to know, why is Q surprised?
I'd be surprised.
No, you would not, man. Cut it out. Westbrook might not even be allowed to play in Toronto no more. Wait till y'all get that memo that Westbrook can't get through the border.
Border Rose definitely can't.
Them niggas can't cross the border.
This man just be standing for Drake so bad. It just be so crazy to watch him do it. But, you know, saying that Westbrook can't go, like, it's like, this is what these dudes do, man. They try to throw little shots here and there to try to just, you know, throw little subliminal shots. Like him bringing up Westbrook, ever since the last video of them being on stage and dancing, it's just something about Westbrook dancing that he could not take.
And Westbrook shaking his ass, all these
Bro, this man was so livid over Westbrook dancing. Like, it still haunts him to this day.
Well, Schoolboy Q went on I don't want to call it Twitter rant, but was explaining what was going on. Said that he could not perform because of the police, and he was confused because Party Next Door was just in LA. No one did shit to Party. Top was just with Wayne and Baby, which I do want to talk about after this, because that's crazy that he told the world that.
Yeah.
You know, that's an interesting point when you put that together, right? This shows you real dealings versus bitch made moves, right? The fact that Party Next Door performed in LA with no issues should tell you everything you need to know. Schoolboy Q had no hand in this beef in the sense that he didn't come out directly and say anything about Drake, you know? Obviously, he's affiliated with Kendrick, you know, and so is Party Next Door to Drake. Imagine how this would have been, or how corny this would have been, if TDE was to put out the word, hey, nobody from OVO could come perform in LA. And it's not to say who has the power to do so or the power not to. Just the fact of you thinking that that's something that you should do. It's corny, dog. Just to watch them think that something like this in Toronto is cool shows you, like, how different the two sides are. Keeping it on wax is keeping it on wax. Now, when you start to get into the realm of where you start telling people where they can and can't go, that's where the problem comes in.
Wow.
But listen, all the gloves are off if you're canceling my shows in Toronto. But do we think Drake is behind this?
Yeah, I will say yes, because allegedly the venue that he was performing at, this is a screenshot of their Instagram page. Toronto's newest live entertainment venue, brought to you by Live Nation Ontario in collaboration with Champagne Poppin'.
All right, so that tells you everything you need to know. So definitely Drake is affiliated, you know, but there's still a chance that he didn't have anything to do with it. I mean, people can make decisions on their own. you know, or it, you know, could have been safety concern, whatever the case was. But like I said, man, I think it's a corny move on the side of TDE if they were like, Party Next Door can't come perform here. And they didn't do that, you know, and to have that happen there, and this is why Schoolboy Q is kind of so surprised, you know, when he asked is Schoolboy Q surprised, this is why he's surprised, because this ain't no real nigga shit. You ain't doing shit like this, bro. It's just corny. But that shows you, like, you know, Drake is all about being petty, man, and this is why, you know, he gets the rep that he gets for being emotional and, you know, all this other stuff.
Seems like Drake is involved.
I'm gonna look
to the venue.
Who Q is signed to as far as booking agents. Like, go find a different venue at least.
Like I said, man, I don't think he looks for a different venue because you're not expecting this. It's not Schoolboy Q versus Drake, you know, and Kendrick's not even TDE. Kendrick's PG Lang. Obviously affiliated with TDE, but he's PG Lang now. So to think that it was stretched this far is just unexpected. So nah, I don't agree with that. I think you book a venue wherever you book your venue. The same way all the OVO artists can book the venues wherever they need to book the venues.
Yeah.
I don't think Drake should be canceling shows. I think it's fucked up, but I get it. They're in a beef. He's connected to Kendrick. He was in the video. Cool. But why would anyone, UTA, CAA, whoever the fuck, go, yeah, we should book Q at the Champagne Poppy venue in Toronto?
Beautiful venue. The acoustics are amazing.
Yeah, you would think it was amazing. You think a lot of things are amazing connected to Drake. What you mean that? You think a lot of things connected to Drake is amazing. Did he just do the Leonardo DiCaprio fist bite? Bro, Ma, you gotta get the fuck out of here, dog. Nah, you gotta get the fuck out of here, dog. Yo, Ma, you gotta get the fuck out of here, yo. Did you just bite your fist, dog, after you said that? That is crazy. The acoustics are amazing, huh? We hear you, dog. We hear you.
I mean, but don't you think it'd be a better move by Drake to let the show happen and then, because Drake posts everything on IG story, even the sewage in his closet, to post the return he got on Q's show.
Oh, that would have ate.
Like, to me, that would be way more fly than canceling the show.
And that's one of the things that makes me feel like he didn't have anything to do with this, because Drake is super petty, dog. Drake be doing petty shit. Like, Drake just want to be Mr. King Petty with all this other shit. So I feel like that's something that's more up his alley than, you know, something like this. Or maybe he ain't think it that far through. You know, maybe the ultimate flex was, hey, you can't get in here. You ain't doing no shows out here. That probably was more of a flex to him at that point than the other way.
Like,
I doubt
like
Drake-
remember when 50 Cent was promoting Doctor's Advocate after the game fallout because he still had a percentage? He was walking around wearing Doctor's Advocate Out Now shirt. Like, go buy Game's album because I make money off of it.
I think Drake heard about this the same way all of us heard about it. Drake has a humongous team. He's such a big artist. Like, he's not managing that fucking venue. And the people that are managing have managers that answer to Drake. So they probably just knew, like, oh, somebody from TDE, fuck no. Like, we're not doing this. Let's end that. They probably didn't even consult Drake about it.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I kind of feel like it could be possible that Drake knew nothing about it. So that could also be true. You know, I agree. Drake does have a big team. He does have a lot of people that manage things for him. He probably didn't even see that on his radar, you know? But then again, it could have been something that they called in and consulted him about. You know, do you want this to happen? And he probably was like, hell no. Could have gone either way.
Well, the rumor was that the cops thought something else was going to happen. If you guys remember when Pusha T performed in Toronto, left somebody in critical. That was
yes, I get it. I understand that did happen. That's a real thing. So that is a concern for police and, you know, the city. They want to make sure if they're having events and stuff that everybody is safe.
And that's the one thing we forget about Toronto. Toronto don't be down for none of that bullshit. To be real, they don't be wanting no altercation. They don't be wanting no fights. They don't be wanting shit. And this is why when you coming into Toronto, you can't have no felonies. You can't have no convictions. Like, they don't be playing about that shit because they don't want no drama. And I get it. It is what it is. They don't want no drama in their space. And I could see them, you know, doing that because of that.
But this is just a little different from that because Q is not directly beefing or going back and forth with Drake but he's affiliated because, you know, he's Kendrick's homeboy and their TDE, you know, that's family. But it's a little different than the Pusha. The Pusha thing was a direct person that was going, you know, in a beef with Drake. This is by way of affiliation to type of situation. I do think that Drake knew about the show.
Did you ask him? Did you ask him yourself, Ma? That's what we want to know. Do you have a direct line to Drake? That's what we trying to find out. Because between you and academics, I can't tell who is like the main and who like the side. Which one of y'all is it? Because it can't be both of y'all, dog. I'm just saying.
Police probably, you know, thought about it and was like, nah, you know how fans are. You know, somebody might just try something just for clout and we don't want that on us. So I do think both things are true. Drake knew about the show. He knew about the booking. He knew Q was going to be in Toronto for a show. I'm not sure if I can comfortably say, nah, Drake had it shut down. Because I do know how the police sometimes will step in no matter who owns the venue or whatever. It's like, nah, we're not doing that.
Are the police shutting down a Kendrick Lamar show in Toronto?
Kendrick is not booking a show in Toronto.
Bro, this is the crazy part about these dudes, man. Like, after everything that has happened in this beef, dog, everything that you have said about Kendrick, everything that you have doubted about Kendrick, everything that you have hated when it came to Kendrick has been proven the opposite of what you think. And you still are sitting here with a song that everybody's claiming they tired of because it's getting played so much. You gonna sit here with a straight face and say that Kendrick not booking no shows in Toronto? You must be out your rabbit ass mind, bro. Like, dog, this love y'all got for Drake really has y'all on some super delusion shit. Like, how is it that Kendrick isn't booking a show in Toronto? Are you saying this by choice? Or what are you saying here?
Hypothetically.
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
Q's show just got shut down.
I cannot see the cops shutting down a Kendrick Lamar show at an arena in Toronto. I just can't see it.
Yo, what's wrong? How? First, you don't think Not Like Us is on his album, and now you think that if he books a show in Toronto, the police won't shut it down?
When he puts an album out on tour, you don't think he's going to stop in Toronto?
No, he's not stopping in Toronto.
That's crazy. I would like to know the reason why you think he's not stopping in Toronto. Are you saying it's a safety thing? Like, what are we talking about?
You are crazy if you think Kendrick Lamar is not stopping in Toronto at his next tour. And you're crazy if Drake's not stopping in LA at his next. Drake performed in Philly at the height of the Meek shit.
It's completely different.
Though.
Dream Chasers are way scarier. What are you talking about?
What? Hey, y'all take a break, man. Take a breather, dog. Please take a breather. Please just take a breather, man. Dream Chasers are scarier than... I can't even go in on that. Kendrick Lamar definitely books a show in Toronto. If that's one of the stops, he definitely makes a stop in Toronto. I think people are underestimating how big of an artist Kendrick actually is. Like, you can make comparisons to Drake all you want, but Kendrick Lamar has a loyal fan base as well. A very loyal fan base. The same as Drake has a very loyal fan base. There's a fan base out there for Drake who no matter what he do, Drake could pop up right now with an A minor and his fan base probably ain't gonna care. So there's a fan base of people out there who are ready to go to a show in Toronto. I mean, come on. Rick Ross went over there and performed. So what are we talking about? You telling me Kendrick can't? Come on, let's be honest here, dog.
First of all, do you think that Kendrick Lamar is booking a show in Toronto? Like, he's even thinking about booking a show in Toronto?
I think he's probably focused on the album and tour will come after that. And when he focuses on it, I think he will 100% do a Toronto show. Toronto is a huge market.
Yes. I just don't know if it's...
That's like skipping Atlanta. It's like skipping Chicago.
Nah, it's different.
You don't skip Toronto.
This is different, though. This is different.
I think Drake will book a LA show.
Of course he will.
I don't think that Kendrick is booking it. And that's not me saying that Kendrick or his team is afraid of Drake or anything like that. I just don't think that he's...
We may have just bumped into a really good debate.
Okay.
Because I can 100% see Drake booking a show at Crypto.
Of course.
Selling it out.
For sure.
People enjoying it.
Dawg said we may have just bumped into a really good debate. Only to continue on and start glazing the shit out of Drake. I can see people enjoying it. See people loving it. Having a really good venue. It's going to be great. Drake is going to be amazing.
It's like a bundle package. I don't know if Kendrick is booking a show at the Scotiabank Arena and people not showing up to just boo him.
This nigga done lost his mind, dog. The amount of delusion, you might have just given academics a run for his money, dog. It just might be you, dog. You might be top. People are gonna show up to a Kendrick show to boo him. Yo, pack that shit up, man. Pack the microphone up. Get the damn seats. Yo, put a lock on that shit so you can't spin the chair around. Pack everything up, man. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta get out of here.
Like, I don't think Drake gets booed in LA at the Crypto at his show. I can 100% see Kendrick getting booed all night at a Scotiabank Arena show.
I don't know about that one, OVO.
It's no secret that Toronto loves Drake. I would never debate that. And I think there's a large group of people that would buy tickets to go boo Kendrick Lamar.
See,
I agree with you there. But you also have to think that Kendrick Lamar, for the last decade, has built a pretty substantial Toronto market.
No,
and
I'm
Canada
not,
market as is, that are just Kendrick Lamar fans and want to go see him perform.
You missing what I'm saying. Okay, so let me explain like this. I think that Drake will do a show in LA, while people in LA may not, they'll boo him, but I think it'll be a lot of people there that will definitely support Drake. I don't think I could say the same as far as Kendrick going to Toronto.
Like, bro, you can't make
strictly
this shit up.
To try to ruin his show.
What?
And boo him. I think so.
I think there were...
I said, what? Because it sounds stupid as shit. It sounds stupid as shit, man. Like, bro, you doing the most right now, man. And you over here, what the... What the hell is even that? Yo, what is that? What, man? Fuck. I can't. Yo, get this man out of here, bro. Oh, man. This conversation with Drake got this man acting spicy, dog. Yo, tone it down.
Would be people that would do that, but not at the,
Drake is the biggest export out of Canada, probably.
Tim Hortons would like a word.
Well, second. Maybe third. The Maple Leafs is probably.
Yeah.
But after that,
Seth Rogen.
Kendrick is not the third biggest export out of LA. I'm just saying he's not. So I think that this is where this is interesting, because I do think if Drake announced a show in crypto right now, it sells out.
I think you're just underestimating the amount of just regular rap fans that would want to go see a Kendrick Lamar show. Because at this point now we're arguing who would buy the tickets quicker, because it's selling out regardless.
Of course.
But which group is going to sell it out is really the debate, I guess, at this point. Because there's a large group of people.
Let's see it. Both of you niggas book a show. Kendrick, book a show in Toronto. Drake, book a show at the crypto. And let's goddamn see what happens. Fuck it. Give it to us.
Hey, yo.
Let's see it.
I don't even like the way you're wording it.
Why?
Because now you're baiting people. See, I told you had the knife.
No, I want to see
You've been
it.
snitching. Oh, you good, bro?
I really want to see if I'm willing to. I just want to see what happens. Like, prove me wrong. But I just think that a show in Toronto right now for Kendrick is different from a show in LA for Drake. I think it's different. I think the response.
Yeah,
I think it's.
I don't disagree with you there that it is different, but I just think you're underestimating how many Kendrick fans are in the greater Toronto area.
I think you've been underestimating everything about Kendrick since the beginning of this. You know, like it's clear that Mal has a side that he's on, 100%, and that's okay. But it's the delusion sometimes, that I can't deal with. It's crazy. The amount of delusion is just wild.
And Kendrick is one of the biggest rappers that we've ever seen, ever had. I get that. But I just think that this is very different when you talk about having to go to Toronto versus having to go to LA. Especially when you talk about the star power of Drake versus the star power of Kendrick.
I get it.
I just think Toronto, I just think Canada just holds it differently than LA holds Kendrick right now.
You know what? It's funny to see him saying that after what we just seen happen, bro. It was a massacre, bro. But listen, man, what do you expect? I don't expect nothing different from him. It seems a little bit more toned now, which is like cool, so that's good. He seems to kind of calm down on the, I agree in the sense that I know that Kendrick going to Toronto would be different than Drake going to LA, but I don't think Kendrick going to Toronto, everybody's in there to boo him. That makes absolutely no sense, bro. People are actually buying tickets. How many of these motherfuckers you think actually buying tickets to go boo collectively? Like, let's be honest here, man. And the same thing in LA, man. If anything, I think it's more of a safety concern in LA for Drake going there, especially with what happened with Schoolboy Q. If that turns out to be somebody blocking somebody money, like that could be a huge problem. So, I mean, for Drake's case, I hope that that's not what he did and he have a hand to play in it. I'm pretty sure by now it's already settled and they know what exactly happened. But, once this becomes a you can't come to my city thing, that's when it gets kind of crazy and it gets kind of dangerous, man. But listen, man, I don't know. Let me know what you feel about OVO Mal, and let me know if you agree with his points. What do you disagree? What do you think about Drake going to LA to do a show? What do you think about Kendrick going to do a show? Should they not do shows in their respective cities at all? Let me know in the comment section, man. It's your boy Good, BigZoeTV. You already know the vibes, man. Let's go. Talk to y'all about the membership opportunity. If you want to support the channel, you can support the channel by becoming a member today. Listen, as a member, you get priority replies in the comments. You get access to exclusive emojis. You get an exclusive badge that lets everybody else know that you're an important member. When you go to that comment section, it's like 200 comments. You don't get caught up in the mix. Your comment is at the top, and you get priority replies from me. More. On top of that, you get exclusive access to the videos first. That means when a new video comes out and you're like, yo, he just uploaded. Nah, the members probably saw it a day before you or hours before you. So you get first access to the uploads on the channel before everybody else. If that's something you want to do, which helps you also support the channel at the same time, go ahead and hit that join button and join the channel, man. You already know what it is. I appreciate all y'all for everything y'all do. It's your boy Goods, BigZoeTV. Let's go.